morning. Good morning, everybody. It's 1:44 a.m. in the morning. I got up. What time did I go to work today? No, yesterday. I went to work. What time? I went in a little bit later yesterday. I think I got in almost around like nearly 10. And then I left work early because it's the day after Christmas, so wasn't really busy and we didn't have any patients. And came back home. As soon as I got back home, I wanted to clean, but I ate a little dinner and I fell out around 6:30. And I don't know, my body just was tired. I didn't get up till like 12 midnight. So I'm like trying to clean and then I'm planning on going back to bed in about another hour. I just woke up and I just had like a OCD moment. And I started like feeling everything was dirty because it was looking crazy in here to me. And I just started feeling like everything was dirty to me. And so I started scrubbing down the dishes over there. I started kneading up my gingerbread man stuff. I gotta show you guys my winter decorations. And started cleaning out the air fryer. I start organizing, putting things away, and I'm looking in the microwave to see like if everything is like clean. And I'm trying to do it without making that lady crazy downstairs. You know, I think that the microwave needs to be a little bit cleaned out. I see a little macaroni sitting there. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but you know what I mean? Like you want to keep things like, try to keep it clean. The trash, the boxes, this is driving me crazy. Like my husband left the boxes sitting here and I told him to take it out. The papers over there is driving me crazy. Like I want to shred them all. Like everything's driving me crazy. Like, I just start feeling like everything is dirty or just overcrowded. So I'm gonna be donating some stuff out of here. Maybe Sunday morning. I have stuff packed up over here. These are old decorations I want to get rid of because either I don't use them no more or because they represent something I don't like, which I'll talk about that later tonight about the history of Saturnalia. But it's good I'm getting rid of it anyways because it's just too much for me. But I do got a little candle here. What's this? Wonder. I'm gonna open it up real quick. Let's see. I think this is the one the nurse gave me, but I don't know what's in there. I never opened it up because I've just been so busy these past couple of days. My throat is starting to get better. I notice, it still feels a little scratchy, like irritated, but it's gotten a lot better than what it was before. Like it was really, really, really raspy and painful. Ooh, it's a winter candy apple. Mmm. Oh, look at that. It's Bath and Body Works. Oh, wow. Okay, Mary. That's the 86-year-old nurse gave me this one. Mmm. Smells good. Winter apple. And I got enough candles already. I have one that's sitting there burning right now. It's the gingerbread one. Well, I won't be needing any candles for the winter because I got enough. Let me fix this up here. So yes, I'm just like cleaning everything around, looking at everything, just trying to. I even left the black sheeting on my couch just in case my husband tries to sit on it, because I always worry, like, if someone didn't shower and they go sit down on my couch, they're gonna leave. They're gonna put their body sweat on my couch. Or they rubbing their stinky feet on my floor, and I'm mad because I got little stains on there on my floor, and so I'm for Christmas, of course I went to my in-laws' house, and they ended up giving me a shampoo carpet thing, a Turbo Clean, so I'm going to be using that. It'll be my first time shampooing the carpet, but I want to see how well it works on the floor because I'm tired of seeing the stains. It's making me crazy. Oh boy, I'm like looking around the house to see like what else looks out of place, because I just feel like everything is cluttered. Everything is cluttered in here, and it's I just want to get rid of it all. And this is another thing. I'm getting rid of this thing here. I'm getting rid of this, and I'm getting rid of all this other stuff in those boxes here. It's too much. Gotta go. I don't understand like how some people can live in a cluttered place. Like, you know, I go in certain houses and they have the furniture's like all jammed in. You're like literally squeezing through spaces. You need to be doing smooth moves between all these people's furniture, and it drives me crazy. I'm like, how do you live like this? Me, I'm like, you know, I need space and room and act because I'm active, you know, and I got to jump around a lot and I got to have a lot of room because I have a very inner childlike side of myself. So, a lot of times when behind closed doors, when the phones are shut down and and I don't see nobody, I'm jumping around the room like a baby, like a big kid. So I'll just be sitting there jumping and acting and singing. And I have a childlike side, very, very childlike. So, I need a lot of space and that just feels clutter. You feel like, you can't breathe or something. So I'm like, I gotta get rid of this stuff. I'm gonna get rid of the boxes. I'm gonna get rid of those decorations. These boxes behind here, behind this door. I've been waiting 2 years for my husband to take that out. For 2 years, he didn't want to get rid of those boxes because it went for his game station. And I said, just get rid of it. You don't need it anymore. And he was like, oh, I'm not throwing it out. And now finally he said he'll throw it out, but it hasn't gone out in the trash yet. And I'm about ready to do it myself. It just feels like it's too many furniture in here. And I think the next time, because this couch already dented in, my husband dented in. The next furniture piece I get, I'm not getting a couch because I feel like a couch itself is taking up a lot of room. I think what I want to do is get 2 little sofa chairs that are comfortable, that recliner chairs, and they can just go back all the way back like a bed. And you can sleep on it. I think that's better than, getting a big couch that's going to keep denting in every time he sits in it. My husband is big. He's a big man, Whew. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I feel bad for anybody he squishes. He sit on them, they're gonna bones gonna get crushed. you know, but he broke my couch. I just got this couch so long ago, and I'm like, oh gosh. Ugh. So I just feel like why get a couch? I might as well get 2 recliner chairs. This chair here never breaks. He can sit on it, but that's because this chair is built so strong, and it's an older chair, sofa recliner, but this chair is the only chair he'll be sitting on when I get my the 2 new sofa chairs. I was like, no, you're not sitting on my chairs. Oh boy. But this can do for now. I'm gonna have to get something to put underneath, but it's so flattened out. I don't know what to do with it. I'm picky right now. I'm like going crazy, and then I gotta take this grill and find some room to put it somewhere. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit better, and I wanted to do a stream later on tonight for the history of Saturnalia, and I'll go into a little more detail of why I get a lot of mixed emotions about the holidays now, and why I don't decorate the tree anymore. I'm gonna show my apartment. Turn my camera around so you guys can see my decorations now, what I put up now. But I don't do the tree anymore, which I'll go a little bit more into later on tonight. And then, of course, I have a New Year's party that I want to do. I get a chance. So this is what I now put up now. Got my little gingerbread man candle rolling. So you notice I have snowman. I got rid of my nutcracker ones. I'm not putting up nutcracker anymore. Like I said, I'll talk about that later on tonight. Got the snowman little mats. I got little train sets. And this thing says tease the season to sparkle. And you got the snowman. I got a gingerbread theme going on up here. Gingerbread man, little jingle bells. Of course, this is just something I'm going to always keep up here where it says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. So I was like, oh, I love this. And I've been looking for something to put up for a while now. This here, of course, has the truck here. I kept this. My mother-in-law bought it for me. It says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." I kept this sign up here because I don't want to throw all of her stuff out because then she's like, "I bought all these things for you." So, I said, I'll put these up. I'll settle. Merry Christmas. They have gingerbread man's gingerbread man theme, and then you got the gingerbread man there with the candy canes and the cup, and it says, "Life is short, eat the Christmas cookies." Got little snowflakes on the top. In my kitchen, I also have gingerbread man. Gingerbread man, what do you call these things? Towels for the stove. I also have a holidays mittens. This is old. It says Winter Wonderland with the little reindeer on it and snow. I have snowflakes. My gingerbread man and snowman, little decoration for the door, snowman mitten. So I'm like doing like more of a Winter Wonderland theme. Those are my wines. I'll have to show you those in a minute. My gingerbread man, like little like dish mat for when I wash dishes. And let's see, I'm going to show you guys some other things I have here. I have up here, oh, that's my hubby's Eagles. He's an Eagles fan. It sucks they're not going to the Super Bowl. I don't think they're making it. It says Winter Wonderland with the snowflakes on top. I have here candy canes, the reindeers. This I keep up year long, but it's like really nice for the winter. It has like a it's like a painting with snow and people snowing, ice skating. So I like this for the winter. I have that up there, the little garland that lights up. I have the little snow the things that goes on the windows. So I put Merry and Bright and has a snowman. Let it snow. Got another snowman, a tree with snow on it. The reindeers. It says, "Wishing you a very Merry Christmas." Another snowman, Winter Wonderland theme. And then we go up here now. You got some stuff. And these actually light up. When at night, these signs here, they light up. So you can turn it on. The back. It says, "Happy Holidays. Let it snow. Merry Christmas." And then "Let it snow." And you got like the little snow garland around it. I got up here the snowflakes again. And then up here, I got my little village. I got the house that lights up. Let's see if I can light it up here. There you go, lights up. So a lot of things light up in here. I got to put batteries on some of this stuff so I can actually turn off the lights and let everything light up at once. The little car thing is a little snow house. There's the snowman, this thing here with the little penguins. They're cute. And then over here, of course, I got my little snowman, Santa on the wall here. I don't really put too much Santa stuff up. I mean, these are things that my mother-in-law got me, so I have him on the side still. I kept him. And what else do I got here? Oh, and then I got these decorations here. So these also light up. These little houses here, and this is my train again because I love trains. And the other cobblestone house, candy dish. And then my last thing here I have is right here with the reindeer, another candy dish. I showed you guys last week my wax burner. It actually looks like a fireplace when you turn it on. And then I have just these little Santas here that I keep on the side. So that is my decorations. I'm trying to do more Winter Wonderland themes versus, Christmas so much. Because like I said before, I don't really know so much about the holidays. I get a lot of mixed emotions. So I try to steer more towards Winter Wonderland theme. Not just that you can leave it up longer because winter is all what 3 seasons, so you can keep them up all winter long. You don't have to take them down. And I'll go more into like the whole reasons of my mixed emotions about the holidays, and how like why I completely did away with the tree. You notice I don't have a tree up. No trees no more. But I'll talk about that tonight. And then I have plans on. I feel like this house is like dirty. I just want to vacuum the floor and then mop it, but I can't vacuum now because the lady downstairs will get upset. So I gotta wait until tomorrow I get home from work. This is like making me crazy. And the bathroom, I'm gonna start scrubbing in there in a minute. Before I go back to sleep. And uh New Year's, I plan on doing like maybe a morning music stream and um some mimosas. Move this around. I wanted to do some music and have a toast in a moment of toast in a moment of just reflecting on things throughout the year. And I think that's it. I got plenty to drink over here. I got this whole wine set over here, and I'm like thinking, like, how much wine did I get? This one here is the Jersey Devil Chocolate Forte. I actually tried this, mixed this with the Valenzo Bramble on raspberry wine. Delicious. Very good mixture. So I'll be doing that probably tomorrow. Then I got my Chemung Labrusca wine. I got to finish this up. This is good stuff too. I also got a blueberry wine sitting in the refrigerator too that I never opened up. And I haven't even opened that. I have all this. I'm like going wine-a-mania here. And then of course, here's another one, Chemung Red Reserve I got the other day. I actually never opened it up. I was supposed to do it and I never did it. I went upstairs and I just got lazy and I never opened it up. And this is a really good wine too. So I'm thinking of opening this up when I see my friend next week. I'm gonna take 2 wines with us because we're gonna have a little tipsy moment together. I think we need it. That's if she's feeling better because she hasn't been feeling good. This is a white wine. I'm not crazy about Moscato anymore. Moscato used to be my wine back then. When I'm in my younger 20s, I used to love Moscato wine. But I don't know, I grew out of it. I don't like it so much anymore. I'm not a big white wine fan in general. I'll have it every once in a while, but I'm thinking about giving this away to someone. And then the last one, my boss bought me this one. Now, I am not a fan of dry wine. This is extra dry cava wine. This says Freixenet Cordon Negro Premium Cava. And so this here is a dry, very, very dry wine. Not wine, it's a champagne because you could tell by the top. But I've never tried it. I want to give it a try. But I was thinking, since I'm making mimosas on New Year's, maybe I will mix this in with the orange juice and make a mimosa drink out of it and see how it tastes. It may taste really good with the sweetness added to it. So we'll do that. I'm going to see what this tastes like on New Year's Day because this is definitely a champagne because I could tell because of the top. And we'll see. I mean, I think it'll taste really good. From what my boss told me, he said this is really good stuff. He went to Barcelona and tried the cava wine, and then he had me all thinking about it. I said, "Well, how good is it?" He said, "Oh, it's good." And he told me he would give me one, and so he got me one. So I'll see what it tastes like. But this Moscato I'm getting rid of. I'm not drinking any Moscato. I've outgrown Moscato. I can't drink it anymore. It's too sweet for me, and it's white wine, and it's not my thing anymore. So I'm going to give it away to somebody. Where's that little hat that you put on top of it? There it goes. Put the little hat on him and give it to someone else. if anything, I'll probably give it to somebody that a random person. I'm donating, so I mean, heck, who says you can't donate wine? I'm sure there's people who appreciate some wine right now. But yeah, I'm going wino mania, wine wacko over here. So this tomorrow I'm gonna be drinking some more of this. This was good. This combination together and some Labrusca. That's gonna be good. My nose is like running. Oh, I mean, my throat's getting better, but I'm at the very last stages of the cold, and I hope that my friend will be feeling better next week so that way I can see her. Because she wanted to go with me to a place to see a light show. So I said, okay, well, that's fine with me. But now that she's sick, I don't want to get sick again. I'm not looking forward to getting sick again. So I got to see how she's feeling, and that way we can have some wine time together. Yes. So I'm going to start cleaning that bathroom. The bathroom is going to drive me crazy. And this place is still driving me crazy. I got to find a place for that grill that I got. Is an indoor grill I got, and I don't even know where to put it because there's no room up here. My apartment is so small, and I do a lot of cooking. So, I need, like, the next place I move in, I need a little bit more kitchen space. I got an air fryer here, I got all this stuff here. Down here is so much. Maybe I should start getting rid of stuff down here and donating it and put the grill down there, but I don't know. So much room taken. Maybe the wines, I'm going to have to take them, put in my room somewhere and have a section up there where I put the wines in a box or something like that. I don't know. I gotta put them somewhere because they're taking up a lot of room. Maybe, or better yet, maybe I'll take these decorations out. I don't know if it'll, because I forgot I have the little things down here. The snowman thing. Maybe I could take those out and put the grill down there, and it could have a spot to sit in for right now. Because otherwise I don't know where to put it. It's just taking up a lot of room. Oh, the shoes there. Oh boy. I'm like picky right now. I just put this into the closet. I'm like trying to get my closets in order because they're just driving me crazy. My shoes, I got them all like stacked in twos, but even this is driving me crazy because I want more space for my shoes, and they're just it's just not enough room everywhere. This is driving me nuts. Now I gotta put this on top of my white shoes over here. It's all just making me crazy, Oh gosh, I'm just and half the things that drive me crazy is all this stuff, this setup over here. Like I really want to just move stuff around. I want more space. And I mean, I don't know what's going to happen this upcoming year, but it's just I really am thinking about moving out. I've been saying this for a couple of years now, but I think we really should move into like a house or something. And if not a house, at least a bigger place with a bigger kitchen and more space, because it's just too much stuff in here. It's making me cuckoo. It's making me crazy. And looking in this bathroom here. Yeah, this bathroom is getting cleaned up. Oh boy. Yeah. This is yeah, I just see if I can just put my phone up somewhere here. I just want to clean up as I talk. I'm going nuts here. But I even got a new like toilet cleaner because the other one like drove me crazy because it looked dirty to me. As I threw it out. And I'm that type of person, like when I the toilet bowl cleaners, like I have to like get a new one like every couple of like so often months because it starts making me feel gross. You know, toothbrushes too. Like after a couple of months, I have to throw them away because they start grossing me out. I don't like using the same toothbrush for too long. um, so what I want to do is, yeah, but yeah, they're definitely. I want to start um looking for a new place. Oh, this is empty. Looking for a new place to live because one, I want a bigger place. I want a bigger apartment. Here's that magic eraser. I'm going to scrub down the sink. I only have one left. Oh boy. I only have very little space in here with all the stuff that's in here. And I would love to have a bigger kitchen space so that way I could be able to put my appliances everywhere and more room to work with when I clean. But other than that, I just think it's time to move on and get a house or something, do some other stuff. And if not, then like I said, a bigger place, whether it's apartment or half townhouse or whatever, just something bigger than what I have. Not just that, but rent, it's a joke now. Rent is going up so crazy, especially if you live in New York City. I feel bad for you because your rent is probably like $4,000 a month. Everyone out there is no joke. And I hate hairs. When I see hairs, it drives me crazy. Like wet hair, that like if I see a little wet hair or anything, it drives me nuts. So let me get this paper towel. I just want to, try to shine up my thing here. But yeah, the rent is very expensive now. Like a lot of people are saying like just how hard it is to just, get by, and make a living. Me, thank God I'm doing really good financially and I'm thankful. I'm blessed. I'm very, very thankful. But as far as like living in a house, no, I don't know how that's gonna work out because that's a little bit more expensive. Oh, let me go grab my there was a new little wash that I got, but it was like a soap dispenser. I don't know where it's at. That's probably in the room, but my husband is sleeping. I don't want to drive him crazy. I'll have to get it in the morning. Let's see what else do I want to clean up here. I want to clean down this toilet. I'm like I don't like how people they don't clean the sides of their toilet. That I have to clean. That drives me absolutely crazy. So I gotta have that clean too. I gotta have that clean. If that's not clean, I'm not a happy camper. So I like to have all of that clean. And this is like a little Dr. Chill sleep bath. I'll probably do that later on, either tonight or tomorrow night. This adjustment. I just want to clean everywhere on the toilet because hairs. There's particles that goes on stuff. Let's say someone goes and sneezes and it goes onto your toilet. You have bacteria. You gotta clean this stuff. Let me get the towel. My room is the last place I'll clean, which I'm gonna do when I get home because that room is looking crazy and crowded. That's driving me nuts. And I just want to get it done and over with. But yeah, the cost of living is it's gone sky high rocket. People are just had enough, with the rent issues. And and it's funny, you keep saying, oh, why aren't millennials and young people having babies? Well, you wonder why, You wonder why. Because people can't afford them, you know? People can't afford to have kids. And today, everybody's going to work so hard, 2, 3 jobs just to make it. And they're like pulling strings. Why would somebody want to have kids through all that? Not just that, look at the way the world is. Why would somebody want to bring kids in the world like this where all this wickedness is going on? You know? Me, I mean, I love children, but I get a lot of mixed emotions about kids. And right now, kids are kind of far from my mind right now, honestly. I'm not even thinking about kids right now. I have a little baby on the way from my sister. And, she's going to need some help. So, I'm going to be there to help take care of my little baby. And I told my sister, I said, well, whenever you need me, I'll be there. So people are like, oh, you're going to have kids anytime soon? I was like, kids are far from my mind. I got 4 of them. There's a big fat one sitting in there right now. I got 2 other big boys, and I got another one in New York, and I got another one on the way. I ain't worried about no kids right now. That's far from my mind. I don't know if I'll ever have kids. I don't know if it's God's will or not. If it is, it'll happen. If not, hey, it is what it is. One way or another, I'm blessed, I do have a lot of worries about being a parent and bringing a kid into this life. The way things are now, it's really bad. Bad world, really sad world we live in. And it's just going to get worse. That's part of the things my sister worries about. The way this world is. We know that time is short and that, we're in the last, we're really getting close to the very end of the days. We are living in the last days. I'll put some bleach in here too, and it's the toilet. We're living in the very last days. So my sister and me, we always talk about this all the time. Can't wait for God to come back, take his people. Let's see. All right, just let that sit there for just a minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna clean around it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot that I have a lot of concerns I have. Besides the whole idea about finances and the way things are going. But it just makes me laugh when they say, oh, the birth rate is down. Nobody's having babies anymore. Oh gosh, shut up. I feel like telling them, shut up. The world's overpopulated. You know what? Are you going to help take care of us? Take care of the babies? No. Well, who's going to take care of our Social Security? Well, I don't know. I'll figure that out. Hey, you know what? The world at one point wasn't this populated, and people made it, so we'll be fine. At the end of the day, we got, at the end of the day, God is the one that keeps the world going around. He keeps our wombs fruitful. No one's going extinct. We're not going to go under the population rate where we can't survive. That's not going to happen, Oh, yeah, people ain't trying to have kids when they're sitting here putting up, especially when they're doing that. They're just going to make people really discouraged from having kids. They're, putting up the rent prices, putting up the food prices. They have all these laws against parents. You can't discipline your children, It's crazy. It's nutty. Clean this toilet. Dirty toilet. I can't vacuum here, but that's okay. Let me do it. And this quiet hours is over. I'm gonna clean this toilet out. I'm gonna get the sides of it too. clean up. All right. There's trash now. I want to get behind that toilet. We'll just spray the side over there quick. There. All right. But yeah, so you know, they expecting people to have kids. Yeah, they're struggling. The food prices up. They have rent prices up. They have, you can't discipline your kids. They're teaching your kids bad things in schools. It's just who wants to deal with all that? That's nobody wants to deal with all that. Family values, forget it's broken. It's like it's crazy. What? Oh boy, knock it off. I drove my husband nuts. I'm cleaning up. The house is driving me crazy. It's making me nuts. It's filthy. Ugh. I don't like the way the house looks. Yeah, it's the way things are now. Like who would want to bring a kid into this world? It's like honestly, my desire is kind of almost gone for wanting to have kids because of the way things are. Not that I don't love kids. So when people say, when I tell people like I don't know if I want kids, and they say, "Oh, why don't you want to have kids?" It's not that I don't love children. Obviously, I have, as I said, three, three. What is it? Three nephews plus a little niece on the way. So it's not that I don't, love kids. It's just that the way things are today, it's, see how that back. There you go, grumpy Mister. I want to clean this out. Just make sure you dirty my bathroom. Okay. Ugh. All right. Put this back. I want to just clean the sides of this toilet. Excuse me. I had to clean that toilet out. But yes. Um I yeah, so you if this was like maybe 30 years ago, and like let's say it was 1990s, 1980s possibly, I definitely would have been had kids by now. You know what I mean? That things were a lot different then. I think family structure was different. Family values were different. Um, I think that back then you didn't have all these laws against parents, where you can't discipline your kids and everything's child abuse. You know, that's why the kids are bad today. Ain't no damn discipline anymore. You know, um, I thought, and also too, the times back then, you only needed one person to work, only one person to to make money, as long as they're making 40 hours a week and come home, and that was enough. Now, even if let's say you worked 40 hours a week back then, and you brought home money and you paid all your bills. You probably have like maybe 100, maybe $50 left in your pocket. You still paid all your bills. You still put food on the table. You still have food in your fridge. You know what I mean? And all you had to do was cook and you were good for the week. You still made it on one income. Now today, people are working what is it? Two people working is still not enough. They have to work like 2 jobs just to get by and make it. And if you have kids, that's going to be a whole nother problem. So, the cost of living was cheaper. Food prices were cheaper. Gas prices were cheaper. Everything was cheaper, and just easier to kind of manage. You could be like I said, you could have been on one job and not have much left after you're done paying all your bills, but you at least have food on the table. You at least were able to make it on one person. So there was somebody at least home with the kids. And if the other person, they want to work a part-time job, then they're good, but now you can't do that. And I hate to say it, I don't blame women for not trusting people with their kids. Like my sister, when she has her baby, she's like, I'm not letting my kid go to a daycare. She's like, nobody's going near my kid. Same thing with my friend. She won't let nobody go near her son. He's autistic. And he can't really speak right now for himself. So she worries a lot about the idea of what her son could be exposed to, what's going on behind the scenes, and he can't speak for himself. So, I mean, the trust level with people is it's negative 0. I don't care. I ain't trusting nobody around my kids. So she's like, only people who come around my kids is my sister and and our mother. That's it. And maybe some close family members. Nobody else is coming near us like her kids. So that's a lot of people today, and I can't blame them. They're like, I don't want to have to leave my kid in someone else's hands. I don't know what they're doing to them behind closed doors, and I don't trust anybody today. Today we're living in a different world. It's very different. Can't trust people, not even the slightest way. I drove my husband nuts. Well, hey, you know what? He drives me nuts. There are days that he'd be up here at 3, 4 in the morning, sitting there and playing video games. He's not even cleaning. And he's waking me up and driving me nuts. And I'm like, oh boy, he's playing his video games. So he better not complain about me being up trying to clean up, because he don't help me clean. I do all the cleaning in this apartment. uh, and another thing too is I'm wide awake now because I went to bed at 6, and I like, oh gosh, and then I got to go back to sleep for another 30 minutes, get back up another 2 hours so I don't oversleep, and go I'll do my Bible study and then get ready for work. But I still feel like this house ain't clean enough. That room is what I really want to touch, but he's sleeping in there. I'm like, I can't go in there. And that way I don't have to clean over the weekend. And then the weekend I have this potluck party to go to. So I got to get up early and do some errands, and I have to cook and all. So Sunday is going to be my break day to relax. Hopefully nothing comes up where I have to do anything. And I think that's it. I'm like, is there anything else in that bathroom? I want to take that trash out in there. Let's see. I just want to get real quick. Trash out. It's 12 inside. I can't just touch the floor yet until the morning. The bathtub looks nice. I'll probably do it again tomorrow night just in case. Just throw some here. I want to, I'll scrub the tub probably tomorrow when I get back from work. Vents, they look okay. But that room, the room is where I really want to put my hands on me. Tomorrow when he gets up out of that bed or whatever, I'm probably gonna start folding up some clothes before I go to work. And then when I come back, I'll clean some more in that room before I start my stream. Oh boy. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of all this stuff in here. Yeah, I want them all gone. I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. I don't know if I can. I'm so wide awake right now. I mean, as soon as I got home, I went to bed at six something and got up at 12 midnight. That's like 6 hours right there. But I'm gonna try to go back to sleep for at least 2 hours at least, and then get up. I got to go to work, and I got so much to do at work. It's just too much. And I'll be back later tonight. Yes. So this is my 1 a.m. cleaning. Well, now it's 2:31. I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. It's gonna be hard for me too. And driving this one in here, same. I drive my husband nuts, but so does he. He drives me crazy too. You know, he drives me absolutely insane. Oh, well, that's what happens when I don't get help around here. And I come home from work and I'm tired, and I wake up and I see things all over the place, and there's dishes everywhere and his toenails everywhere. I start getting crazy, and it drives me nuts. So I start cleaning because that way the weekend hits, I can make things a little bit easier on myself. Oh boy. But take care, everybody. Bye bye.